questions of poem 1, The Squirrel. When I explained you the lines of the poem The Squirrel, did you enjoy reading it, children? Hope so you would have enjoyed reading it. The innocence of a squirrel, the way it moves, it will be very swift in movement. I made you enjoy the poem. Don't you agree with me? Yes, really I made you enjoy the poem. Now you are going to answer the questions. The first question is, The Squirrel is a poem written by, you have to write the poet's name. The Squirrel is a poem written by, next question, what does he wore for a tail? What does he, this he represents the squirrel. What does he wore for a tail? Are you clear with the question? You can get the answer from the first line. What does he wore for a tail? Next question. Do we usually say that an animal wears a tail? Do we usually say that an animal wears a tail? Think over this question and write. Do we usually say that an animal wears a tail? As we wear a dress, animal wears a tail? If not, if we don't say like that, what is the word we will use? Think over this question. You have to think a lot over here. Next, he liked to tease and play. What is the poetical device over here? He liked to tease and play. This he stands for whom? Yes, this he stands for squirrel. When I taught you the poem, I told you the figure of speech over here. That I taught you about rhyme scheme and one more figure of speech. What is the figure of speech used here? He liked to tease and play. Who is this he? The squirrel. What is the poetical device? Think over and write down the question, children, with answer. What is the first question? The Squirrel is a poem written by dash. What does he wore for a tail? Do we usually say that an animal wears a tail? He liked to tease and play. What is the poetical device? Are you clear with the questions? Thereby, are you writing down the answers? You have to write down the answers. Come to the next question. In the poem The Squirrel, the poet shares his dash. In the poem The Squirrel, the poet shares his dash. What is that? The poet shares his? Yes, you are right. I'll give you the answers. What is the posture of a squirrel when he eats a nut? I just told, I imitated you, children, when I taught you the poem. What is the posture of a squirrel when he eats a nut? Many of you are coming out with right answers. Yes, write down the answers. We are going to discuss the answers now. I am going to give you the answers now. Okay. Now, I'll give you the answers, then I'll tell you about the activity. The answers are, who is the poet? Mildred Bowers Armstrong. If you are right, give a tick mark. Mildred Bowers Armstrong. What does he wore for a tail? A question mark. What does he wore for a tail? A question mark. Are you right? Next. Do we usually say that he wears a tail? No. What we will say? No, he has a tail. The squirrel has a tail. The elephant has a trunk. Okay. The cow has a horn. We used to say like that. But here it is given, he wore a tail. No, we will say like he has a tail. Are you clear? What is the figure of speech used there? Personification. Personification because you can see that he, just listen to the question, he represents squirrel whereas the squirrel is attributed with the characteristics of a human being. He liked to tease and play. The squirrel is attributed, is given the qualities of a human being. The squirrel is given the qualities of a human being. That is why it is given here as personification. Personified. Are you clear with the thing? Okay. Next, the poet shares his own experiences. The poet is fond of squirrel and he has shared his own experiences. What is the posture of a squirrel when he eats a nut? He sits up straight like this. What is the posture of the squirrel when he eats a nut? He sits up straight. Okay, he sits up straight and he eats a nut. Come on, give tick marks for your right answers and give marks now. Previously we have completed 10 questions and now I have given you answer for 6 questions. Totally it is 16 marks. Each question is going to carry only 1 mark. So now it is 16 marks. You have evaluated yourself for 16 marks. Come to the activity now. What is the activity I have given for you? Draw a squirrel with a question on its tail and express your opinion on it. What you are going to do? You are going to draw a squirrel and you are going to draw a squirrel with a question mark on its tail and you are going to express your opinion about the tiny animal. Okay, you are going to express your opinion about the tiniest animal over there. Draw a squirrel, or you can even draw and you can paste some cotton on that, or you can make it accordingly to your creativity. You can either draw or you can paste something to make a squirrel to show its fur, or you know what is called fur, the hairs. Okay, the hairs in squirrel body. You can just paste some cotton or something to show the creativity over there. This activity, children, be careful. You are going to do this activity. You are going to take a photo of it and you are going to send me in WhatsApp. Activity alone, you are going to take a photo of it and you are going to send me in WhatsApp. Let me see your creativity, how you are doing it. Draw a squirrel with a question on its tail and express your opinion on it. You are just going to write. The poet has shared his own experiences. From your experience, you are going to describe the squirrel now. For example, you can list out the qualities of a squirrel. What comes to your mind when you see a squirrel? This activity, you are going to draw and you are going to or you can make it according to your creativity, like pasting something, pasting some cottons or pasting some furs to make it look more creative. You can take a photo of it and you can send it in WhatsApp. Are you clear with this, children? Okay. Now the poem recapitulation is over. We move on to supplementary. What is the title of the supplementary? The Tiny Teacher. What is the title of the supplementary? The Tiny Teacher. Who is the tiny teacher in the lesson? Right, you are right. Okay. Where do the ants live? Where do the ants live? There is a place for them. What is that place? Mention the name of the place. Okay. Who is the tiny teacher in the lesson? Have you copied down the question with the answer? Where do the ants live? There is a place. Even in online session I asked you for the meaning of that word. Give the meaning of the word barracks. Give the meaning of the word barracks. Write down the word as barracks and write down the meaning. What do you know about the queen ant? What do you know about D? Just to change it as D, T-H-E-D, queen ant. What do you know about the queen ant? How will you say that the queen ant is different from other ants? How will you say that the queen ant is different from other ant? What is the different thing it will have? You have to write that. Okay. Come to the next slide. The story of an ant's life, which sounds to be dash. Yes, it is there. When I started with the story, it was there in the slide. The story of an ant's life, which sounds to be dash. What is this answer? The story of an ant's life, which sounds to be maximum you are coming out with right answers. Why the ant's life is peaceful? Think over. Why they are telling that? If you have read the story, you would know the answer. Why the ant's life is peaceful? Our life is peaceful, children. Your life is peaceful? Okay. But the ant's life is peaceful. Why the ant says like that? What is the reason? Next. What are the qualities that you learn from ants? There are many qualities listed out. The qualities which comes to your mind, you can write it down. What are the qualities that you learn from ants? I have listed out around 6 qualities. The qualities which you have imbibed or which you have learned, you can write it down. Give the meaning of the word grubs. In online session, I asked you to underline grubs. What is the meaning of the word grubs? Okay, try to attend the online session, children. That will help you a lot. Okay, now the answers. Who is the teacher in the lesson? The ants. You are right. Where do they live? They live in ant hills. Where do the ants live? They live in ant hills. Barracks, group of buildings. Next, it is the mother ant and has a pair of wings. How do you differentiate the queen ant? Queen ant is the mother ant and it has a pairs of wings. Okay. The queen ant will have pairs of wings. The story of an ant's life is untrue. Why do the ant's life is peaceful? Why we think that the ant's life is peaceful? They divide their works and they never fight with others. You would have seen in the story like there are workers ants, there are servant ants, there are soldier ants and there are queen ant. Okay. So they divide their work like that and they will never fight with others. 7th question, I have left it empty over here because the value which you have learned from the story you can write. The value which you have learned from the ant you can write it over here. What is the meaning of the word grubs? It is the larva of an insect. What is the meaning of the word grubs? It is the larva of an insect. Are you clear with the answers? Come on, give tick mark and just mark for all these answers, children. From lesson 1, prose lesson 1, we have discussed 10 questions. Then in poem, we have discussed 6 questions and here we have discussed 8 questions. Whereas for the 7th question alone, you can give 2 marks. So your mark will be 25. Totally, you are going to make it for 25 now. 7th question alone, you are going to do it for 2 marks. You are going to give 2 marks. So you can give your marks for 25 now. Are you clear, children? Yes. Supplementary lesson 1, the tiny teacher. What you are going to do is, in the last page of the lesson, in page 6, you will have a poem. Try to complete that poem. Is it clear for you? In page number 6, in supplementary book, you have a poem. Complete the poem before we move into the next unit. Will you complete the poem? I want all my children to complete the poem. So, thank you, children. We have come to the end of the session. From prose lesson 1, you got 10 questions and poem, you got 6 questions. Here, you got 8 questions supplementary, whereas question number 7 alone, you are going to give 2 marks. Totally, you have written a test for 25 marks after the completion of unit 1. So, get ready with your marks to tell me during the online session. Will you get ready with your marks, children? Yes, you have to get ready with your marks to tell me during the online session. Or if you could not attend the online session, post your marks to my personal number or you can do it in group if you wish. If you could not attend the online session, post your marks to my personal number or you can do it in group. Thank you, children. Meet you in next online session. Bye-bye.